Hi guys, I know it's literally been forever and I'm just laughing because YouTube won't let me play music without blocking me, so it sounds like I'm talking to myself when I'm filming. But anyways, I know it's been like a month or more than a month, but I'm back and I'm going to film a get ready with me wedding style, I guess you can say, because I'm getting ready for a wedding and I'm going to be using the Morphe 35F Fall into Frost palette, which I have not used. I've used it like twice since I've gotten it, which was earlier this year, and there's no reason why I haven't used it. I have so many palettes now that I like get distracted when I get a new one, but it's beautiful and it's appropriate for this time of year and I like it. So yeah, let's just keep rolling. So I just used my regular eyeshadow base, which is the NARS smudge proof eyeshadow base, and I blended it out with a beauty blender. It does go on very white, but then the whiteness goes away when you blend it with a beauty blender. And I can't find my words today. I am really tired. I barely slept last night. So I'm gonna do my eyes first, since this palette does have some fallout. Pretty much all palettes I feel like have fallout, so anything really shimmery, I prefer to do my eyes first. Now, I can't talk. I really cannot talk today when I'm this tired. Anyways, for my transition shade, I'm going to take this little brown shade here, and I'm just going to go all over my lid with it. And since this palette does not have a mirror in it, and my mirror is over there, I'm going to take my bronzer palette, the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette, to use for my mirror. This brush, I don't know if I know where these brushes come from. Like this one I got Marshall's forever ago. Then I'll say like the name, the number, but most of our brushes I get from Amazon, or they're from e.l.f. and they don't have a number on them. So that's why I don't say the brushes when I apply. Oh, I have a fuzz in my eye. Oh my god, get out. Get out. Okay, back to life. So yeah, I know I'm not on here much. It's just that time of year where I have 1,000 things going on, as everybody does. I'm not the only person who does, but as much as I, been wanting to create a YouTube for the longest time and was too afraid to, I don't want to devote my life to it, because I'm going to school to become a nurse, is way more important than staying up late editing videos and all that. But I will do it when I have the time to do it. Basically, it's like a hobby for me, but I really love makeup. I really love doing people's makeup and just exploring it, really. And I can't set a schedule for when I'm going to put more videos up, but I'm gonna get this done today, whether or not this look is what I'm going for, or no matter what, I'm gonna get it up the next couple of days. Today is Sunday, so probably not today, but Monday or Tuesday I will have this posted. But those who are still watching me, thank you. So for the next shade, I'm all over the place today. It's a crazy day. I am going to go in with this like orangey caramel brown shade, and I'm going to take it, putting out the wrong shade. I'm going to take it, mostly put it up here and on the sides here. And this is an e.l.f. brush. It's just called the blending brush. e.l.f. has really nice brushes. If you need inexpensive brushes, I would check e.l.f. out. I don't know if you guys can hear everybody in the house, but I can, so I'm just like laughing, and it looks like I'm laughing at myself, but I'm not. This palette is literally, I'm wondering why I haven't really used it that much recently. It's so pretty, so pretty. and I got it forever ago. I just forget about palettes so easily when I get a new one or I'm like feeling a different vibe. Like I almost used the Anastasia Soft Glam palette for this look, and I was, because I never use that palette. I don't dislike it. I really like it. It's just the fallout in it drives me crazy. Like it really drives me absolutely insane. It's pretty much why I didn't use it today. But then I was looking, I was like, Morphe has this palette, the 35F, has very similar shades in it. So I'm not saying it's a dupe because I haven't swatched it side by side, but like the shimmer shades in it definitely remind me of each other. Even though I know Soft Glam is like old news, but I just can't deal with that fallout on a day like today. Oh, shout out to Will for your wedding today, by the way. That's whose wedding we're going to. I almost poked myself in the eye, okay. So I went ahead and darkened the eye a little bit, outer corner, and swept across the top with these two shades right here. And I just applied this little like cranberry shade across the lid lightly. I definitely need to put more on for more of an impact, and I might put another little glitter shade over it, but so far you can't tell on the camera because I filmed from an iPhone, but it looks really pretty so far. It's like a, kind of reminds me of like a Thanksgiving-y look. Not the look I'm going for, but it's just really pretty. You can see it a little bit better right there. I might, like I said, take another glittery shade over it, but I kind of like it, and I'll blend it in a second. I usually blend right after, but I'm gonna let it sit for a second and then blend. So what you do is like you tap it on a little bit, and then you just sweep it on the lid lightly with a light hand, but like a little bit firmer on the lid, if that makes any sense. And I wet my brush. Not a lot, just a little bit. I am making a mess of this palette, by the way. I will show you after what it looks like. It looks messy. A little bit. This shade, it doesn't have a name, but definitely reminds me of one of the ones in the Anastasia palette, the Soft Glam. It's not, I won't say they're dupes. I mean, there's a lot more in the Morphe, and it's definitely more brown themed and shimmery, but the shimmers in the Morphe palette definitely reminds me of the Anastasia Soft Glam ones, except better because it's less fallout and cheaper. So if you would like to see like a comparison of the shadows I'm talking about from those two, let me know, because I think that'd be kind of, I've never seen like a comparison between Morphe and Anastasia before, really. I don't think many people compare her shadows to many people because it is very unique, but I don't know. I'm not a hater of her eyeshadow palettes. They are very pretty, but I feel like they're very similar, and that's why I literally just own the one. So that's how it's looking so far. I'm going to take another little metallic-y shade. It's this one right here. It's like a pinky copper color. They're all very, they look like one color in the pan, but they have like a lot of reflex in them. They're so pretty. But I'm going to kind of go towards the brown with that a little bit more and then blend it together with the one I applied first. I don't really know how to do a get ready with me. I'm like, what do I do? Just talk about myself? Nothing in life has changed. For those of you who know me personally, just school is getting crazy. It's almost finals time, but it's going good. Still getting A's. Still a brainiac, you know. And another question for you guys. I know I just look so weird moving over. For those of you who have like the subscriptions, beauty subscriptions, I'm sure BoxyCharm is amazing. I really want to try it. I had the Sephora Play. Everything is just too repetitive and I want to try something different. So it doesn't have to be BoxyCharm, but if you do have BoxyCharm, let me know if you like it or dislike it and why down below. If you have something else, tell me what you have, what you recommend. I just want to try something different. I'm tired of like the really itty bitty travel size stuff that I have 1,000 of that includes the stuff in there and that I'm probably not going to use, or if I use it, it's going to take forever because I already have 1,000 little travel size things anyway. Yeah, just I want to buy more makeup, but it's not. Nothing is exciting me too much right now, and I kind of want to do a subscription again. I just don't know which one. There's so many. Alright, so what I basically just did is I've blended that second shimmery shade over the brown one and the original one to blend them together. I thought I'd fall out on my cheek, but my cheek is just really red there. I'm breaking out like crazy. But yeah, that's what I did. And I like it. Okay, so I just quickly, because I can't talk. I quickly did my brows with the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I'm in the shade neutral or natural? I think neutral brown is what I used. And then I went over with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. And I just used the e.l.f. Moisture Lock Primer. This is now my second time using this primer, and I really do love it. I think it was like $8 or something like that. Really, really good. Not expensive. It's like the typical drugstore price, but it feels really good on the skin. It's like tacky on the skin, but it's good because you need to lock your foundation in. So I recommend that primer. I just recommend that primer. Anyways, I'm going to now move on to Move on to foundation. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow. I'm in the shade 206 Buff Beige. I prefer this foundation over high-end foundations. I have like 2 high-end foundations that I like, maybe even just one. And this one tops it. It doesn't move really, except on my trouble areas on my nose. A little bit it breaks up. That's every foundation I have. This one it's really just the best that I've ever used. Lately I've been liking to apply foundations with a brush, but this foundation definitely applies better with a damp beauty blender. So that's what I'm going to do. Get my mirror all handy. Oh my god. I'm having a very spazzy day. It's because I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, and it's very runny, so be careful what you do. Anyways. Yeah, I have a lot of texture on my face right now. Do you guys have a recommendation for like a high-end foundation? Not that I need high-end, but like I tried the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I love Too Faced. It slid right off my nose. I could not get it to stay on my face. It was so aggravating because I was so excited to try it. And I have dry skin for the most part. My T-zone is just oily. So I put on, I know it's supposed to be very, very hydrating, so I used a mattifying primer instead of like my typical hydrating primer. Still didn't work. Had to take off all my makeup and start over with a different foundation. Actually, no, I didn't put foundation back on. I just took my makeup and did mascara. Not fun. And I don't know why my texture is showing so bad. Am I gonna regret how much I just said I love this primer now? Because now my textures, well, I just have a lot of texture today. Last time I used it, I didn't have that much texture on my face. That's probably it. So now I'm gonna use the best, and when I say the best drugstore concealer, I mean the best drugstore concealer. It's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I just got dirty with powder. And it's the shade Light 10, which is too light for me now. It was actually kind of always too light for me. I mean, but it has a very good yellow undertone, so it works. Especially once I put on powder, then it's all Gucci. I'm starting to really prefer certain things. Like, it's crazy because my skin is really sensitive, so you would think high-end foundation would be better, but I think for me, drugstore is pretty much just going to be the way to go, because that Too Faced foundation broke me out. Like, completely just broke me out. I was so upset. It just ruined my night. I know it's not the end of the world. There's so many more important things in the world to be upset about, but I was really disappointed because I was so excited for it. Okay, so I just finished my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder. Best finishing powder, whether in your budget or not. I'm supposed to budget. My bank account tells me to budget all the time, so I got that, and it was like $10 at CVS or something like that. It's really, really good finishing powder. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my Real Techniques brush, but it's time for my favorite part of the face, which is the bronzer, and I made a mess in here, but this is a Tarte Park Ave Princess Chisel contouring palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Princess Cut and do this. Because I'm a princess, you know? I always feel like I look crazy until I put on mascara. Bronzer's probably definitely, yeah, my favorite part of face makeup, because I just feel tan again when put it on, so it's nice. It's not the brush I was going to grab. I was going to grab this Sephora one, but this is fine. This is the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush. And blend it out. To use the Benefit Gold Rush blush. Only thing I wish that like peachy blushes had was no like shimmer. I hate when there's shimmer in blushes because I just don't like shimmery blushes. Okay, so I just finished up the look. For my setting spray, I used the usual Milani Make It Last with the Urban Decay All Nighter. For my lips, which I'm loving today, I used the MAC and Velvet Teddy with Dose of Colors Seriously on Top. For my eyeliner, mascara, I use Too Faced Better Than Sex with Bad Gal Bang by Benefit on top of it. And then I used Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner for my lower lash line, and then Becca highlight in the shade Opal for my highlights. I'm rushing. I'm going to be late. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you beauty soon.